second, and fifth lines rhyme with one another, while the shorter third and fourth lines also rhyme with each other. No answer? All right. The correct answer is limerick. Toss-up question number 2. Novels. What first-person singular pronoun in the objective case completes the title of this novel by Richard Peck? The ghost belonged to Stuart, number 3.
Me?
That is correct. Bonus for Stuart. Evolutionary improvements. Thanks to an insulating covering of fur or hair, what class of creatures does not become sluggish or overheated when external temperatures drop below or rise above their optimum internal temperatures?
Can you please repeat the question?
Yeah. Evolutionary improvements. Thanks to an insulating covering of fur or hair, what class of creatures does not become sluggish or overheated when external temperatures drop below or rise above their optimum internal temperatures?
Mammals?
That is correct. Right. Toss-up question number 3. Shadows. The longest shadow will be cast by a flagpole when the angle between it and the light source is how many degrees? Stuart, number 3.
180.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for Westholt. Shadows. The longest shadow will be cast by a flagpole when the angle between it and the light source is how many degrees? Right, Westholt, number 4.
45 degrees.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is 90 degrees. Toss-up question number 4. Airplanes. Name the airplane of the U.S. president. Right, Stuart, number 3.
Air Force One.
That is correct. Bonus for Stuart. Tails. Name the tale in which the hair of a character named Ichabod stood straight on end when he saw a stranger across the marsh holding his own head on the pommel.
The Legend of Sleepy Hollow.
That is correct. All right. Toss-up question number 5. Fantasy diseases. In the Harry Potter stories, what potentially fatal, contagious disease that occurs in wizards and witches not only has symptoms similar to chickenpox and smallpox, but also leaves the victim's skin with a lasting greenish tinge, a green and purple rash between the toes, and sparks flashing from the nose during a sneeze? No answer? The correct answer is dragonpox. Toss-up question number 6. Texas towns. What city in Texas was named for the impresario who became known as the father of Texas? Right, Stuart, number 3.
Dallas.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for Westholt. Texas towns. What city in Texas was named for the impresario who became known as the father of Texas? All right, Westholt, number 4.
Houston.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is Austin. Toss-up question number 7. Insurrections. At what site was John Brown captured? All right, no answer. The correct answer is Harper's Ferry. Okay. Bonus question number 8. Fighting for freedom. During the American Revolution, the American forces were known as what? Stuart, number 3.
Yankees.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for West Holt. Fighting for freedom. During the American Revolution, the American forces were known as what? West Holt number 6.
The Union?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is Continental Army. Toss-up question number 9. Flies. Name the worm-like larval stage of a fly. Right, Stuart number 3.
Maggot.
That is correct. Bonus for Stuart. Proverbs. What word completes this proverb? There are two sides to every...
Can you please repeat the question?
Proverbs. What word completes this proverb? There are two sides to every...
Coin.
That is correct. Okay. Toss-up question number 10. Writing. Early in the Western, the protagonist is walking down the street. As he passes, a guy with a scruffy beard and an eye patch spits where the hero just walked, suggesting something unpleasant is going to eventually happen. This illustrates what literary technique? Stuart number 3.
Foreshadowing.
That is correct. Bonus for Stuart. Professionals. What is the term for a physician who limits his practice to a particular branch of medicine after considerable postgraduate training in that area?
Doctor.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct term is specialist. Alright. Toss-up question number 11. Sports math. Add the numbers indicated by a grand slam in baseball, a hat trick in hockey, and a safety in football. Alright, Stuart number 2.
9.
That's correct. Bonus for Stuart. Inventions. Whose significant invention of 1793 had spiked teeth on a revolving cylinder that pulled cotton through small openings to separate seeds from fibers?
The cotton gin.
The correct answer is Eli Whitney's. We were looking for the inventor. Toss-up question number 12. Dramatic directions. In stage layout, UR stands for upstage, right, and DS stands for downstage. For what does SL stand for? Alright, Stuart number 2.
Stage level.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for West Holt. Dramatic directions. In stage layout, UR stands for upstage right, and DS stands for downstage. For what does SL stand for? Alright, West Holt number 6.
Stage left.
That's correct. Bonus for West Holt. Paper and pencil. Ratios. The ratio of x to y is 5/3. What is the ratio of 3y to x? I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is 39/5. All right, and that's the end of round 2.
Maybe everyone will step out in the same second, okay?
Yes, I know.
I'm the Western. We went against the people. And then this is yes. We just.
No, I
But he was Mr. Hoskins. Was it Mr. Hoskins?
No, that's three.
If we won that, we actually would have won it.
Yeah, that's bonus.
He told me, so I didn't know
Does anyone want to keep score?
Yep, I got a boy that's coming.
Oh, good deal.
What's up? One of you two, get up there. Earn your keep, pay close for it.
I'm sorry.
Are we ready to go?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Toss-up question number 1, heuristics. This procedure guarantees a draw in what game? If X is in any corner, put O in the center. Summerlin number 2?
Tic-tac-toe.
That's correct. Bonus for Summerlin. Zoology. What is a collective name for animals without backbones?
Invertebrates.
That is correct. All right. Toss-up question number 2. Economic systems. Fundamental elements of what economic system include private ownership of the means of production and the creation of... All right. Stewart number 3.
Capitalism?
That's correct. Bonus for Stewart. Primes. What is the largest prime number less than 127?
$123.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is 113. Toss-up question number 3. Rights of rulers. By what right did these people rule their lands? Amenhotep II, Menkaure, Thutmose IV, Ramses II, to King Tut. two?
They're gods.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for Stuart. Rights of rulers. By what right did these people rule their lands? Amenhotep II, Menkaure, Thutmose IV, Ramses II, and Tutankhamun. Stuart number three.
The parents?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is divine right. Toss-up question number 4, illusions. This passage alludes to a character in what work of British literature? Christie didn't like to spend money. She was no Scrooge, but she seldom purchased anything except for the bare necessities. All right, Stuart number 3.
Scrooge?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for Summerland. Illusions. This passage alludes to a character in what work of British literature? Christie didn't like to spend money. She was no Scrooge, but she seldom purchased anything except for the bare necessities. Summerland number 3.
A Christmas Carol.
That's correct. Bonus for Summerland. Ancient hazards. The ancient phrase, crazy as a painter, was based on the demented behaviors of painters who regularly used what toxic metal in their paints?
Lead.
That's correct. Okay. Toss-up question number 5, finding the past. What do they call the preserved remains of ancient lives such as trilobites? Summerland number 3.
Fossils.
That's correct. Bonus for Summerland. Paper and pencil. Page calculations. If the sum of 4 consecutive page numbers is 850, what is the largest of these page numbers? I'm sorry, the correct answer is 214. Alright. Toss-up question number 6. Sports. In what sport is a ring rectangular? Summerland number 2.
Boxing.
That's correct. Bonus, paper and pencil. Pizza math. There were 99 college freshmen lined up to get some pizza at the dorm party. There were enough slices for all of them to have 2 each, but the pizza monitor goofed and handed out 3 to each person until he ran out. How many freshmen did not get any pizza? That's correct. Alright, toss-up question number 7, religious buildings. Jewish places of worship are called, alright, Stuart number 3.
Synagogue.
That's correct. Bonus, paper and pencil. Factoring. The prime factors of 1050 are 2 times, 3 times, 5 times, 5 times what?
Can you please repeat the question?
Yep. Factoring. The prime factors of 1050 are 2 times, 3 times, 5 times, 5 times what? Do you have an answer?
210.
I'm sorry, the correct answer is 7. Alright. Toss-up question number 8, marine life. What free-swimming marine animal consists of gelatinous, umbrella-shaped? Alright, Stuart number 3.
Jellyfish.
That's correct. Bonus for Stuart. Short stories. In a story by Edward Everett Hale, the character named Philip Nolan was convicted of treason and was described as a man without what? sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is a country. Alright. Toss-up question number 9, metrics. 1/1000 is indicated by what metric prefix? Summerlin number 2.
I don't know.
Alright, I'm going to repeat for Stuart. Metrics. 1/1000 is indicated by what metric prefix? Alright, Stuart number 3.
1,000.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is Milla. Toss-up question number 10, Roman numerals. Express as a Roman numeral the number of playing cards in a standard deck. Right, Summerlin number 6.
VII.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for Stuart. Roman numerals. Express as a Roman numeral the number of playing cards in a standard deck. Alright, Stuart number 2.
VIX.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is LII. Toss-up question number 11, big circles. The Arctic Circle passes through how many continents? Alright, Stuart number 3.
3.
That's correct. Bonus for Stuart, paper and pencil. Decimals. 3.125 equals how many eighths? Alright, do we have an answer?
0.68.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is 25. Toss-up question number 12, capitalization. What words should be capitalized in this line? Last fall, I traveled to the Orient. Summerlin number 2.
Last and Orient.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for Stuart. Capitalization. What words should be capitalized in this line? Last fall, I traveled to the Orient. Stuart number 3.
Last fall, I traveled to the Orient.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The words are last, I, and Orient. All right, and that's the end of the round.
Good day, guys.
Good day.
No, we're joking.
We go to 103, or 203. We go to
We're going to the live 100. We're not worrying about that right now. Because I can't answer that question right now. Neither can anybody else.
I like how
We're only
we're
3 rounds in.
Yeah, we're just good.
just two.
Dr. Pepper's going over there.
Do they know where
Who's
it's going?
going? When was that? Probably. Who's in here next?
Stewart. Stewart.
I'm just gonna reset.
That was not unusual since the White House. I think I might have been Polish.
I read today. That's one right there.
Labor. Your mom said, woohoo. Jenna said, great job. You're not even aging yourself out. I know, I told them how much I see my
Uh-oh. Parents are watching.
And it's their camera. I thought we only wanted to have the other, and it's, just so you know, it's on right now.
Can they hear it?
Yeah, really.
Can they hear it too?
It's a video.
Oh.
Oh crap.
Yeah, Tom.
Scared them.
Are they good or not?
I think we're gonna boost the better.
Oh, we beat them.
I don't know.
We did beat them.
Yeah, because you guys just had to stand.
Worry Wax 22. Wrote down the user.
What kind of name is that? Or what is that?
Hey, it's at quarter south, right? Jenna's at 5. Not exactly.
Third?
Is there anybody else walking in? I don't know if you guys have a teacher coming with you. Okay. We actually have a full-time campus. Alright, are we ready to go? Alright, round 4. Toss-up question number 1. Dams. What structures are like dams except they are built to keep the sea from flooding land below sea level?
Canals?
Oh, sorry, I had to wait to. Sorry. No, it's all right. If I don't acknowledge you guys, there can't be any points for that one. But I will repeat the question for St. Joseph's. Dams. What structures are like dams except they are built to keep the sea from flooding land below sea level? Okay. St. Joseph's number 2.
Canals.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is dikes. Right? Toss-up question number 2. Mental multiplication. Perform this multiplication. X times 512 times 0 times 0.5. Right? O'Neill number 6.
0.
That's correct. Bonus for O'Neill. Paper and pencil. Factoring. 7 and 11 and what other number are the prime factors of 385?
Repeat.
Factoring. 7 and 11 and what other number are the prime factors of 385?
5.
Yep, that's correct. Alright. Toss-up question number 3. Algebraic multiplication. What is the product of 11 and 4xy? O'Neill, number 5.
44xy.
That's correct. Bonus for O'Neill. Fantasy worlds. In what imaginary world are these sites located? Eriador, the kingdoms of Gondor and Amor, the river Anduin, Isengard, Riven, and Rivendell.
Repeat.
Fantasy worlds. In what imaginary world are these sites located? Eriador, Eredor's, the kingdoms of Gondor and Amor, the river Anduin, Isengard, Rivendell, the forest of...
Neverland.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is Middle Earth. Alright, toss-up question number 4, references. In Norton Jester's The Odious Ogre, the ogre says, "No one can resist me. I am invulnerable, impregnable, insuperable, indefatigable, and insurmountable." The author says the reason that the ogre speaks like this is that he has swallowed what kind of reference book while consuming the head librarian in a nearby town? O'Neill, number 1.
Thesaurus.
That's correct. Bonus for O'Neill. Alright, wordplay. What form of wordplay is illustrated in these examples? A boiled egg is hardened to beat. Acupuncture is a jab well done. The guy who fell into an upholstery machine is now fully recovered.
Repeat.
Alright, wordplay. What form of wordplay is illustrated in these examples? A boiled egg is hard to beat. Acupuncture is a jab well done. The guy who fell into an upholstery machine is now fully recovered.
A joke.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is a pun. Okay. Toss-up question number 5, communication. What communication medium uses the internet to send letter-like messages? Alright, O'Neill, number 6.
Internet.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for St. Joseph's. Communication. What communication medium uses the internet? Alright, St. Joseph's, number 5.
Email.
That's correct. Bonus for St. Joseph's. History of technology. What device invented by the Greeks has been adapted to such purposes as aircraft launching, clay pigeon throwing, and pumpkin chunking?
Repeat.
Alright, history of technology. What device invented by the Greeks has been adapted to such purposes as aircraft launching, clay pigeon throwing, and pumpkin chunking?
Catapult.
That's correct. Alright. Toss-up question number 6. Deadly dramas. Our American Cousin was the last play ever seen by what U.S. president? Alright, O'Neill, number 1.
Abraham Lincoln.
That's correct. Bonus for O'Neill. Circles. The length of the longest possible chord in a circle equals twice the what?
Repeat.
Alright? Circles. The length of the longest possible chord in a circle equals twice the what?
Radius.
That's correct. Toss-up question number 7. Canadian novels. These are among the chapter titles of what Canadian novel? Mrs. Rachel Lynde is surprised. Matthew Cuthbert is surprised. Marilla makes up her mind. Right? St. Joseph's, number 1.
Anne of Green Gables.
That's correct. Bonus for St. Joseph's. Paper and pencil. Electrons. In an election for mayor, 656 people voted. Jill Jablonski beat her only rival by the smallest majority possible. How many votes did she get?
9 votes.
That's correct. Toss-up question number 8. Circles of latitude. There are 5 especially prominent circles of latitude on Earth, including the equator, the Arctic and Antarctic circles, and what 2 tropics? St. Joseph's number 2.
The Tropic of Capricorn and the Tropic of Cancer.
That's correct. Bonus for St. Joseph's. Paper and pencil. Mixture problems. 75% of an acid-water solution is water. How many liters of pure acid are in 20 liters of this solution?
Repeat.
Right? Mixture problems. 75% of an acid-water solution is water. How many liters of pure acid are in 20 liters of this solution?
5 liters.
That's correct. Toss-up question number 9. 0 points. Either the point for 0 on a number line or the point for 0, 0 in a coordinate plane is called the, St. Joseph's number 6.
Origin?
That's correct. Bonus for St. Joseph's. Grammatical case. The possessive case of a noun usually requires only the addition of what punctuation mark and an S?
Repeat.
Alright? Grammatical case. The possessive case of a noun usually requires only the addition of what punctuation mark and an S?
Apostrophe.
That's correct. Toss-up question number 10. Moneyed men. Bill has 4 times as much money as Warren. If Bill has $1 billion, how much? Alright, O'Neill number 2.
250 million.
That's correct. Bonus for O'Neill. Ships. For what does the abbreviation stand in the name HMS Bounty?
Repeat.
Ships.
Repeat or match?
For what does the abbreviation stand in the name HMS Bounty?
Your Majesty's ship.
That's correct. Toss-up question number 11. Reservoirs. Covering about 10% of the land, what compromises the Earth's largest reservoir of fresh water? O'Neill number 5.
The ozone.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'll repeat for St. Joseph's. Reservoirs. Covering about 10% of the land, what compromises the Earth's largest reservoir of fresh water? St. Joseph's number 4.
The Amazon River.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is glaciers. Toss-up question number 12. Tense. What tense is used through Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven? Alright, O'Neill number 4.
Present.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'll repeat for St. Joseph's. Tense. What tense is used through Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven? St. Joseph's number 2.
Past tense.
That's correct. Bonus for St. Joseph's. Professions. Among other accomplishments, Hipparchus, Sebastian Cabot, Leonardo da Vinci, Gerhardus Mercator, James Cook, George Washington, and William Bligh were all cartographers, meaning they made what?
Maps.
That's correct. All right, and that's the end of this round.
Man, that was crazy. Where's that?
It's crushing. So far, Summerlin is the only one that is undefeated. That's pretty impressive. But then again, so is all the Eagles. Which is crazy.
I'm not surprised with someone winning because those look like,
They look like high schoolers.
they look like my age, and I'm like, you guys are in the wrong. You guys are in the wrong position.
I was like, these guys are tall. When they came in, I was like,
And when they came in, and I'm like, oh shoot, I'm gonna be Eagles forever.
they were so short. O'Neill Eagles. And they get underestimated, but man, they're crazy. You, I know.
felt so bad for the girl who didn't have the lead. I think she didn't have the right answer.
Yeah.
Oh, I felt bad.
I need to walk around. Hello there, live streaming. My name's Oliver Volashin. Yep. Check to make sure it's on. It is on, by the way.
Why about this side? You're going
We're
I don't like
taking
it.
like a 5-minute break.
Yeah?
Yep.
Whose classes? Who wants to be captain? You!
No.
No. Unless you can get Isaiah to do it.
So who's the, Tessa, who's the best team you've seen so far?
Best team I've seen so far.
Summerlin was really good.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. They cooked us.
Summerlin
I
was
thought Stuart was doing really good. Their captain was.
Crazy. Stuart was
he's good.
Okay, they were pretty great job making.
Thank you.
That's why they just keep it.
She's doing a great job. Anyway.
Damn.
Oh, who's on the 9?
Bonkers.
Who's winning?
O'Neill Eagles has 1 loss. No, Summerlin's winning. 0 losses. St. Joseph and O'Neill Eagles have both only lost 1.
Not us. We lost 5.
You've only done 4 rounds, so.
Yeah.
Tell us what my sister I want to know.
When you do have your teams in here, go ahead and get started, because they already started round 5 over here.
Alright.
Okay.
Where are all the guys? Where'd they go?
You're going against
Yeah. How about you win against Stewart? Is it not? No, I don't.
Stewart.
Oh, Stuart.
Stewart was.
How many has Stewart lost? Okay, I kind of.
And that was
They lost to
against
Summerlin.
Summerlin.
Yeah, they lost to Summerlin.
Oh, my phone case is. Oh, I guess you have more. I have three. Is Stewart?
Stewart is not winning. Summerlin is. Stewart is tied for 6th.
As long as it's not Stewart.
O'Neill Eagles.
Oh
St.
my gosh,
Joseph's.
such a vibe.
Yeah, St. Joseph's. Hey.
Reading, I want to be in reading.
Wait. Most incoming NASA rooted Akbar and Miriam Aslam.
What's your question?
And
Jenna. Oh,
Nebraska. I don't know, I want him to answer mine first because I asked first. So he can answer mine before I answer his. Like, don't say, go to B.
You're so much.
What? You looking at me for?
His pronunciations are, I told me, it told me to say it like
would
I
hope
could
not.
pull Kevin Miles. Jake from State Farm.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what? We wanna just look at it and she was like, nothing.
Whoever told you I'm not
Wait,
is a liar.
Where's the team?
We're the
Who's
guys
the
that
person?
us back.
Who picked up the video?
Yes,
Here, Dad.
someone needs to keep score. Or your team.
Where did they go? I don't know where they went.
They've already started. Oh my gosh, all the guys playing in the back.
You still have to, no, you still have to. Well, you nominated these guys.
Are we ready? Alright. Toss-up question number 1. Basketball plays. Retrieving the basketball after an unsuccessful shot at the basket is called. Alright, O'Neal, number 2.
Rebound.
That's correct. Bonus for O'Neal White. Right. Planetary atmospheres. Although it has methane, ammonia, and ethane in its upper atmosphere, what are the 2 main elements that make up Jupiter?
Repeat.
Planetary atmospheres. Although it has methane, ammonia, and ethane in its upper atmosphere, what are the 2 main elements that make up Jupiter?
Nitrogen and carbon.
That's incorrect. The correct answer is hydrogen and helium. Toss-up question number 2. Canyon analogies. Waimea Canyon is to Hawaii as blank is to Arizona. Alright, Stuart, number 3.
Volcano.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for O'Neal White. Canyon analogies. Waimea Canyon is to Hawaii as blank is to Arizona. O'Neal White, number 4.
Grand Canyon.
That's correct. Bonus for O'Neal White. Autotrophs. What kind of energy do photoatrophic organisms use to manufacture food?
Repeat.
Autotrophs.
Oh.
What kind of energy do photoatrophic organisms use to manufacture food?
Solar.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is light.
Electronic.
I don't know.
Okay. Toss-up question number 3. Cliches. What word is missing from these cliches? Blank crow, blank your words, I'll blank my hat, blank your heart out. Alright, O'Neal White, number 5.
Try.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for Stuart. Cliches. What word is missing from these cliches? Blank crow, blank your words, I'll blank my hat, blank your heart out. Alright, Stuart, number 3.
Eat.
That's correct. Bonus for Stuart. Astronomy. Aristarchus was the Greek scientist who first stated that the Earth revolved around the sun and rotated on its what?
Axis?
That's correct. Alright. Toss-up question number 4. U.S. government. Members of which of the 3 branches of U.S. government are appointed rather than elected? Stuart, number 3.
Judicial.
That's correct. Bonus for Stuart. Persecution. What is the collective name for people who flee their homeland to seek safety from war, persecution, or disaster?
Refugees.
That's correct. Alright, toss-up question number 5. Electrostatic charges. A neutrally charged object has how many electrons for every one of its protons? Alright, Stuart, number 1.
3,000.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for O'Neill White. Electrostatic charges. A neutrally charged object has how many electrons for every one of its protons? Alright, O'Neill White number 5. 1. That's correct. Bonus for O'Neill White. Planets. What planet has a mass 2.5 times greater than the combined masses of all other planets?
Jupiter?
That's correct. Alright. Toss-up question number 6. Zoological namesakes. A variety of what kind of animal was named after the clergyman Robert John Leekmere Guppy? Alright, Stuart number 3.
Fish?
That's correct. Bonus for Stuart. Folk songs. These are folk songs from what country? Korobushka, Tum Bailika, Glorious Baikal, Volga Boatman.
Russia?
That's correct. Alright. Toss-up question number 7. Homophones. Spell the 2 words that are homophones in this line. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck? Alright, Stuart number 3.
Chuck? C-H-U-C-K. No answer.
Alright. I'll repeat for O'Neill White. Homophones. Spell. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yep. O'Neill White number 6.
WOOD, WOULD.
That's correct. Bonus for O'Neill White. First visits. Helluland, Markland, and Vinland were among the places named by what 11th century explorer who is credited as being the first European to set foot on the North American continent?
Repeat.
Alright, first visits. Helluland, Markland, and Vinland were among the places named by what 11th century explorer who is... Alright,
Christopher Columbus?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is Leif Erikson. Alright, toss-up question number 8. Significant gifts. The French raised almost $500,000. Alright, Stuart number 1.
Statue of Liberty.
That's correct. Bonus for Stuart. Alright, adjectives. What is the adjective form of the proper noun Argentina?
Argentinian?
That's correct. Alright, toss-up question number 9. Point of view. What point of view is used in this line? I woke up early that morning. Alright, Stuart number 3.
The first person?
That's correct. Bonus for Stuart. Silly verse. What did the dish do at the end of the poem that begins, "Hey diddle diddle"?
Ran away with the spoon?
That's correct. Alright, toss-up question number 10. Asian tombs. You would travel to what country to visit the tombs of these people? Mughal Emperor Nasir. Alright, Stuart number 3.
Mongolia?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for O'Neill White. Asian tombs. You would travel to what country to visit the tombs of these people? Mughal Emperor Nasiruddin, Humayun, Emperor Akbar, Miriam Usamani, Emperor Shah Jahan, Arujuman Banu. Alright, O'Neill White number 2.
Asia?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is India. Alright, toss-up question number 11. Historical limericks. Who is this limerick about? No doubt you definitely knew the man who so sought to pursue an empire for France, who had a great chance. Stuart number 3.
Napoleon Bonaparte.
That's correct. Bonus. Bonus for Stuart, paper and pencil. Mystery numbers. If the difference between two numbers is 6 and the sum of the two numbers is 18, what are the numbers? Right, do you have an answer?
4 and 12.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is 6 and 12. Right. Toss-up question number 12. Pizza partitioning. If 12 Italian tenors ordered 3 pizzas that are cut into 8 slices, if each tenor gets the same number of slices, how many does each get? Right, Anil White number 6. 4. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer, let me repeat for Stuart. Almost messed up. All right. Pizza partitioning. 12 Italian tenors ordered 3 pizzas that are cut into 8 slices. If each tenor gets the same number of slices, how many does each get? All right, Stuart number 5.
2.
That's correct. Bonus for Stuart, paper and pencil. Astronomical measures. How many light years are in 1 parsec if 5 parsecs are equal to 16.3 light years? Do you have an answer?
2.5.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is 3.26, and that's the end of the round.
Good catch, you're still doing a great job.
You guys expecting nothing? Let's get No, who?
Neely Oakdale?
I don't know. Look, that's what I'm asking. Neely Oakdale.
Neely Oakdale? Right.
Did you have anything from?
Stewart. I don't think they've lost one yet. Stewart has. They lost against Summerlin.
Yes,
Summerlin's
Summerlin is.
They lost one.
Stuart beat someone against
I do think Stewart beat last year.
But
Stuart.
Stuart and someone are right up there, right? Yeah.
Stewart is first, no, Summerlin's first. And Stewart is tied with St. Joseph. And maybe O'Neill Blue. We don't know yet because they haven't.
They're not
Those
But-
kids that were in here.
No, that's the O'Neill Eagles.
We thought we were gonna lose. third graders.
Fifth
They're
or
sixth
sixth.
graders.
Fifth and
Close
sixth.
enough.
Yeah.
They look like third graders.
They're doing really good for being third graders, not gonna lie.
So, yeah, O'Neill Bloom, Stewart, and St. Joseph are all tied for second.
True.
You feel like you're struggling?
Always dash. Besides alternates, we didn't take that one.
Was that wrong? That's a good word.
Let's see, four.
Eagles and St. Joseph. I'm in the sense. Trust me. Whoa, 65. They had to have more.
Would we get medals or not?
Yeah, but they won. Neely Oakdale won 62.
You're okay.
You know Isaiah? He's on the O'Neill team. This weekend. He's the kid who's here, like, did the big last.
I got you.
Like, I think that's one of the right schools. They're out. They're still losing.
Wait.
Someone want to keep score?
Good luck.
Which one's number 3? The one you're in.
No, all right.
Alright, are we ready to go?
Yep.
Alright. Toss-up question number 1. Acting. Identify this psychological condition. The curtain is about to go up, and suddenly one of the actors is showing extreme apprehension. Alright, Neely Oakdale, number 5.
Stage fright?
That's correct. Bonus for Neely Oakdale. Paper and pencil. Multiplication. What is 87 squared? Do you have an answer?
7,569.
That's correct. Toss-up question number 2. Cooking physics. What kitchen device boosts the temperature at which water boils so that foods cook faster? Alright, St. Joseph's number 3.
Stove.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for Neely Oakdale. Cooking physics. What kitchen device boosts the temperature at which water boils so that foods cook faster? Right, Neely Oakdale number 5.
Microwave?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is pressure cooker. Right, toss-up question number 3. Names. These are what kind of names? Klondike Pete, Nasty McNabb, Loose Line McGinnis. Neely Oakdale number 3.
Nicknames.
That's correct. Bonus for Neely Oakdale. Greek myths. Hercules freed what Greek mythical hero from chains binding him to a rock?
It's a bonus. Prometheus?
That's correct. Toss-up question number 4, textbooks. This information was taken from what part of a textbook? Thermodynamics, heat capacity, 229-231, latent heat. All right, Neely Oakdale number 3.
Index?
That's correct. Bonus for Neely Oakdale. American government. In the U.S., the legislative branch makes laws, but the executive branch has veto power and the judicial branch may declare a law to be unconstitutional. The executive branch appoints judges, but the legislative branch must approve those appointments. These are examples of what system built into the U.S. Constitution.
Checks and balances?
That's correct. Alright. Toss-up number 5, fruits. The nectarine began as a mutation of what other fruit? Alright, Neely Oakdale number 3.
Orange?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for St. Joseph's. Fruits. The nectarine began as a mutation of what other fruit? Right, St. Joseph's number 2.
Tangerine.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is peaches. Alright. Toss-up question number 6. Emperors. These were emperors of what country? Momozono, Kokaku, Ninko, Taisho, Hirohito. Alright, Neely Oakdale number 1.
Japan?
That's correct. Bonus for Neely Oakdale. Scenery. What is the term for the scenery constructed for a dramatic presentation?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Scenery. What is the term for the scenery constructed for a dramatic presentation? Do you have an answer?
Dramatic scenery?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is set. Toss-up question number 7. Government employees. What is the title of the highest ranking American government employee who may be appointed to that position for life? Neely Oakdale number 3.
General?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat the question for St. Joseph's. Government employees. What is the title of the highest ranking American government employee who may be appointed to that position for life? Alright, St. Joseph's number 2.
Supreme Court judge.
Yep, that's correct.
Dude, I knew the until she said for life.
Bonus for St. Joseph's. Novels. The words for these clues in the Westingame are from what song? Fruited purple waves for sea, with thy beautiful majesties, skies and shining brother, good grace from hood spacious.
Repeat.
Alright, novels. The words for these clues in the Westingame are from what song? Fruited purple waves for sea, with thy beautiful majesties, skies and shining brother.
America the Beautiful.
That's correct. Okay. Toss-up question number 8. Park places. In what mountain system is the Swiss National Park located? Alright, St. Joseph's number 5.
Swiss Alps?
That's correct. Bonus for St. Joseph's. Railroad Tales. These books are about what historic railroad? Freedom River, Dear Canada, A Desperate Road to Freedom, Freedom's a Colony, Shadrach Meekins, From Fugitive Slave to Citizen, Moses, When Harriet Tubman Led Her People to Freedom.
Repeat.
Right? Railroad Tales. These books are about what historic railroad? Freedom River, right?
Underground Railroad.
That's correct. Alright. Toss-up question number 9. Cliches. What word is missing in these cliches? You blank some, you lose some. You can't blank them all. Alright, St. Joseph's number 4.
Win.
That's correct. Bonus for St. Joseph's. Blood circulation. When blood returns to the heart's right ventricle, it is blue because it lacks what?
Repeat.
Alright, blood circulation. When blood returns to the heart's right ventricle, it is blue because it lacks what?
Red blood cells.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is oxygen. Toss-up question number 10. Lotion labeling. What does the S mean for lotions labeled with an SPF factor? Neely Oakdale, number 4.
Sunscreen.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for St. Joseph's. Lotion labeling. What does the S mean for lotions labeled with an SPF factor? St. Joseph's, number 2.
Sun.
That's correct. Bonus for St. Joseph's. Exponents. Express the following in exponential form. 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4.
Repeat.
Alright, exponents. Express the following in exponential form. 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4.
4 to the 7th power.
That's correct. Alright. Toss-up question number 11. Combinations. You have 4 dots on a circle, and each dot is joined to every other dot by a line. How many lines are required? Alright, Neely Oakdale, number 3.
4.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for St. Joseph's. Combinations. You have 4 dots on a circle, and each dot is joined to every other dot by a line. How many lines are required? St. Joseph's, number 1.
6.
That's correct. Bonus for St. Joseph's. American territories. Western Samoa, the United States' southernmost territory, is in what ocean?
Repeat.
American territories. Western Samoa, the United States' southernmost territory, is in what ocean? Do you have an answer?
Pacific Ocean.
That's correct. Toss-up question number 12, presidential terms. George Washington said that he did not seek a 3rd term because he did not believe one person should hold such a powerful office for so long. That tradition was finally broken when what U.S. president won his 2nd re-election? Alright, Neely Oakdale, number 1.
Like Franklin D. Roosevelt.
That's correct. Bonus for Neely Oakdale. Successions of rulers. In what country did the Yuan, Ming, Zhou, Qing, and Han dynasties hold power for considerable periods?
China.
That's correct. Oh, we tied? All right. Time to go to the extra questions. All right. Question number 1. It lacked executive and judicial branches of government. It could not tax the people or collect duties. Name this document ratified in 1781. All right, Neely Oakdale, number 5.
Constitution.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for St. Joseph's. It lacked executive and judicial branches of government. It could not tax the people or collect duties. Name this document ratified in 1781. All right, St. Joseph's, number 5.
Bill of Rights.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Time to go to the next one. Given the year of birth and the year of death, name the president, 1809 to 1865. St. Joseph's, number 3.
Abraham Abraham Lincoln.
That's correct. And that's the end of the round.
I knew it.
What was the answer? Yeah, what was the answer?
That's not bad.
Yes, no, you're okay.
Answer the first one is Articles of Confederation.
No.
Is there any way we pulled that off?
They come back.
Hey,
I'm sorry,
Taylor, it's Summerlin.
Strong voice.
I didn't hear the trumpet because that.
No, I don't think I heard. You ever heard strong? Yeah, I did.
No, yeah, you did, yeah. Oh, no, I didn't catch that. No,
I was not making fun of
That's
I would never.
Is everybody ready to go?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Toss-up question number 1. A weed pile. What word is derived from an old Scottish term for a wee pile of earth pulled together by a golfer or his caddy? St. Joseph's number 4.
Divot.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for Summerlin. A weed pile. What word is derived from an old Scottish term for a wee pile of earth pulled together by a golfer or his caddy? All right, Summerlin number 4.
A hill?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is T.
Oh my gosh.
Toss-up question number 2, arachnids. What are two colors, what two colors are in the names of the spiders that cause about half of all spider bites reported to? All right, St. Joseph's number 3.
Black and brown.
That's correct. Bonus for St. Joseph's, paper and pencil. Percentage. Find 100% of a number when 81% of it is 486.
Repeat.
Percentage. Find 100% of a number when 81% of it is 486. Alright, do we have an answer?
230.
I'm sorry, the correct answer is 600. Toss-up question number 3. Suffixes. The suffixes in these words indicate they are what part of speech? Animate, magnified. Summerlin number 3.
Verbs?
That's correct. Bonus for Summerlin. Dams. Name the machines and dams that convert the kinetic energy of falling water into electrical energy.
Turbine. What? Turbines.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is generators. Alright. Toss-up question number 4. Big birds. Two enormous extinct birds include the moa of New Zealand and the elephant bird of what large island off the southeastern coast of Africa? Alright, Summerlin number 4.
Australia?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for St. Joseph's. Big birds. Two enormous extinct birds include the moa of New Zealand and the elephant bird of what large island off the southeastern coast of Africa?
Too late.
Chop down his eucalyptus tree.
Chop down the tree and
Rode his armadillo off into the desert.
I'm gonna put Thomas Forrest off into
The desert.
Okay, thank you very much.
I think it's a little insensitive.
It's not
Oh, I should look.
You might have to push back in the building. I don't think it's that would definitely be a verb. I will check. I will investigate.
Hold it. Oops. West Pole.
Sorry, math.
It's me.
Do we got anybody who wants to keep score?
Alright,
Alright, everybody ready? Alright. Toss-up question number 1. Idioms. When a number of people become ill or die in a short period of time, they are said to be dropping like what kinds of insects? Summerlin number 3.
Flies.
That's correct. Bonus for Summerlin. Wait. A little green man who weighs 4 pounds on the moon would weigh how much on Earth?
16. Is it 17? Yeah, sure, try it. 28?
I'm
Pounds?
sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is 24 pounds. Toss-up question number 2. Fractions. Express 76 over 9 as a mixed number. Alright, Summerlin number 6.
8 and 4/9.
That's correct. Bonus for Summerlin. Paper and pencil. Rabbits. Rabbits can produce a litter after a gestation period of 31 days and can become pregnant again almost immediately after giving birth. So, in one spring and summer, to the nearest whole number, how many litters might one mama rabbit produce? I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is 6.
Oh, yeah, it's just winter and summer. Just winter and summer. No, just winter and summer.
Alright.
Oh.
Toss-up question number 3. Exponents. The third power of a number is called its what? Alright, Summerlin number 3.
Cube.
That's correct. Bonus for Summerlin. Energy. What is the term for anything that can be burned to produce energy?
Yeah, fuel. Fuel.
That's correct. Toss-up question number 4. Insects. Which of an insect's 3 main segments contains most of its digestive, respiratory? Summerlin number 1.
Thorax.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for West Holt. Insects. Which of an insect's 3 main segments contains? West Holt number 6.
Abdomen.
That's correct. Bonus for West Holt. Ratios. Simplify this ratio. 24 to 60.
1/3.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is 2-5.
What's the score?
Score?
25 to 5. Should be 25 to 5.
Alright. Toss-up question number 5. Newest. Which U.S. state was the most recent to join the Union? Alright, Summerlin number 1.
Hawaii.
That's correct. Bonus for Summerlin. Wetlands. Name the subtropical wetlands of southern Florida.
The Everglades. The Everglades.
That's correct.
Joe Rogan talks about that.
Guys, make sure it's the captain making that answer there.
Should be 40.
He did.
Good.
Alright. Toss-up question number 6. Motion. What is the name for the motion of a body about an internal axis? Alright, Summerlin number 1.
Rotation.
That's correct. Bonus for Summerlin. Alright. Lighthouses. These are lighthouses in what state? Port Isabel, Point Bolivar, Matagorda Island, Galveston Jetty.
Please repeat.
Alright, lighthouses. These are lighthouses in what state? Port Isabel, Point Bolivar or Bolivar, Matagorda Island, Galveston Jetty.
Texas.
That's correct.
Good job, Parker.
55.
Alright, toss-up question number 7. Time zones. Time zones run in the same direction as what other standard lines on a globe? Summerlin number 3.
Latitude.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for West Pole. Time zones. Time zones run in the same direction. West Pole number 6.
Longitude.
That's correct. Bonus for West Pole. Economic adjectives. What adjective indicates commerce conducted in multiple states?
Repeat.
Economic adjectives. What adjective indicates commerce conducted in multiple states? I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is interstate.
Oh, yeah.
Toss-up question number 8. Literary art materials. What term for a piece of material used to make a mosaic sounds a lot like the term for A Wrinkle in Time in a novel by Madeleine L'Engle? I don't know how to pronounce it. Alright, West Holt number 4.
Leather?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat the question for Summerland. Literary art materials. What term for a piece of material used to make a mosaic sounds a lot like the term for A Wrinkle in Time, a novel by Madeleine L'Engle? Alright, Summerland number 4.
Canvas.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is Tessera. Toss-up question number 9. Nouns. What kind of nouns are these? Fifth Street, Thursday, West Holt number 1.
Something.
Oh, okay. Summerlin number 1.
Proper nouns.
Yep, that's correct. Bonus for Summerlin. Alright, suffixes. How many suffixes are in this quote by George Bernard Shaw? Fashions are induced epidemics.
Please repeat.
Alright, suffixes. How many suffixes are in this quote by George Bernard Shaw? Fashions are induced epidemics.
Yeah. S. S is a. 3.
That's correct. Toss-up question number 10. Homographs. Spell the homograph that can either mean to rip or a drop of water from the eye. Summerlin number 1.
TEAR.
Yep, that's correct. Bonus for Summerlin. Planes. How many non-collinear planes are needed to determine a plane?
Please repeat.
Planes. How many non-collinear points are needed to determine a plane?
Yeah, four. Is it 4?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is 3.
What's 3?
Pass up question number 11. Radicals. The square of the square root of 9 equals what integer? Let's talk number 1.
3.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for Summerland. Radicals. The square of the square root of 9 equals what integer? Summerland number 1.
9.
Yep, that's correct. Bonus for Summerland.
I listened to it.
Legal orders. What order issued by a judge permits a law enforcement officer to make a thorough examination of a specific residence or business and look for specified items?
A warrant. A search warrant.
Yep, that's correct. Toss-up question number 12. Numbers. What type of numbers have 2 or more factors? Summerlin number 6.
Composite numbers.
That's correct. Bonus for Summerlin. Rivers and mountains. In what state with major rivers that include the Arkansas and the South Platte are the highest point at 14,433 feet on Mount Elbert?
Please repeat.
Rivers and mountains. In what state with major rivers that include the Arkansas and the South Platte is the highest point at 14,433 feet on Mount Elbert?
What did it say? Colorado?
That's correct.
Sorry.
And that's the end of this round.
Okay, guys. Good job.
Good job.
What were we
Hang in there, guys, just hang in there.
Good job.
We go to 308. Wait. You can wait in the hall, guys. How fast you type, or just want to take a
It takes me a little bit to get going again, get all my stuff together. Go down this hallway, hit the brick door, and then go to the first, it should be right there. The second hall.
Stuart versus O'Neill Blue. Are we ready to go? All right. Toss up question number 1. Folk songs. What line comes next in the folk song that has this verse? Flies in the buttermilk, shoe fly shoe. Flies in the buttermilk, shoe fly shoe. Flies in the buttermilk, shoe fly shoe. Stuart number 3.
Flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for O'Neill Blue. Folk songs. What line comes next in the folk song that has this verse? Flies in the buttermilk, shoe fly shoe. Flies in the buttermilk, shoe fly shoe. Flies in the buttermilk, shoe fly shoe. O'Neill Blue number 4. that's incorrect. The correct answer is skip to my loo, my darling. Alright, toss-up question number 2. Seas. What sea is named after a Scandinavian country? Alright, Stuart number 3.
Norwegian?
That's correct. Bonus for Stuart, paper and pencil. Algebraic addition. Add 3z to the quantity 5z minus 10.
Can you please repeat the question?
Yep. Algebraic addition. Add 3z to the quantity, parentheses, 5z minus 10, parentheses.
Negative 2z.
I'm sorry, the correct answer is 8z minus 10. Toss-up question number 3, metric prefixes. Regarding metric prefixes, deci is to centi as deca is to what? Alright, Stuart number 2.
Centa.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for O'Neill Blue. Metric prefixes. Regarding metric prefixes, deci is to centi as deca is to what? O'Neill Blue number 4.
Milli.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is hecto. Okay. Toss-up number 4, basketball. Big Zelmo Beatty dribbled down the court. He paused, grasped the ball with both hands, and then dribbled farther down. Alright? Alright, O'Neill Blue number 5.
Trebling.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for Stuart. Basketball. Big Zelmo Beatty dribbled down the court. He paused, grasped the ball with both hands, and then dribbled farther down the court. What rule infraction did he commit? Okay.
Double dribble.
I had to wait to recognize you first, I'm sorry. Right. Toss-up question number 5. Figurative language and history. What onomatopoeia is associated with the form of transportation celebrated at the Golden Spike Historical Site in Utah? O'Neill Blue number 6. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for Stuart. Figurative language and history. What onomatopoeia is associated with the form of transportation celebrated at the Golden Spike Historical Site in Utah? Stuart number 3.
Choo-choo.
That's correct. Bonus for Stuart, paper and pencil. Fractions to decimals. How many sevenths equal this repeating decimal? 0.142857142857.
Can you please repeat the question?
Fractions to decimals. How many sevenths equal this repeating decimal? 0.1. Oh, do we have an answer?
1?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is 1/7. Right. Toss-up question number 6. Founding documents. What historical document contains this line? We hold these truths to be self-evident. All right, O'Neill Blue number 6.
Constitution.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for Stuart. Founding documents. What historical document contains this line? We hold these truths. Stuart number 3.
The Declaration of Independence.
That's correct. Bonus for Stuart. Compromises. The Missouri Compromise was negotiated in 1820 by Henry Clay to forestall a clash over what issue?
Slavery?
That's correct. Yep. Toss-up question number 7. Washington, D.C. The only time that a foreign army captured and occupied the U.S. Capitol was during what war? Stuart number 3.
The War of 1812?
That's correct. Bonus for Stuart. Paper and pencil. Angles. The largest angle formed by 3 adjacent acute angles must be less than how many degrees? I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is 270 degrees. Toss-up question number 8. Mammals. What order of mammals includes voles, squirrels, porcupines, beavers, chipmunks, guinea pigs? Stuart number 3.
Rodentia?
That's correct. Bonus for Stuart. Tropes. Transform the simile, she's as light as a feather, into a metaphor.
Her weight is a feather?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is she's a feather. Toss-up question number 9. Bird poems. This verse is about what kind of bird? You know who I am. You don't have to think. I'm the bright bird who is bright pink. O'Neill Blue number 3.
Flamingo.
Correct. Bonus for O'Neill Blue. Cats. Which of the 4 big cats often hauls its kill into trees? Repeat, all right. Cats. Which of the 4 big cats often hauls its kill into trees?
No, it's, well, there's 4 of them. There's 4 of them.
Oh.
Yeah, no, there's.
Cheetah?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is leopard. Toss-up question number 10. Cube constructions. How many edges are on a cube? Stuart number 3.
8?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for O'Neill Blue. Cube constructions. How many edges are on a cube? O'Neill Blue. Number
6.
3. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is 12. Okay. Toss-up question number 11. Big blasts. The Mount St. Helens eruption of 1980 ejected 4 cubic kilometers of material. The eruption of Mount Tambora in 1815 ejected 80 cubic kilometers of material. The Tambora eruption was how many times larger than the St. Helens eruption? Stuart number 4.
20?
What? Sorry.
20?
You're correct, yes. Bonus for Stuart. Moons. A crescent moon occurs between a half moon and a new moon, or between what other 2 moon phases?
Third quarter and waning gibbous?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is new moon, half moon. Toss-up question number 12. Other bases. Represent the square root of 81 as a Roman numeral. Stuart number 3.
X, I.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat for O'Neill Blue. Other bases. Represent the square root of 81 as a Roman numeral. Oh, sorry. O'Neill Blue number sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is IX. And that is the end of the round.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hey, enter the scores and then come to the library. And then after I make the announcements, if you have time to come up, pack this up. This would be.
Can I just steal her packet of questions?
Yes, absolutely. So, Tessa, I got a compliment on how good a reader you were
You did
earlier.
very,
and
very well.
They weren't lying.
Very, very well. Both of your high school readers did very, very well.